Okay, today we're going to take this Harbor Freight tow dolly and try and fix it, because if you've ever tried to move your trailer, even if it's a small teardrop like mine, it's hard to do with a flat tire, and this tire keeps going flat. So we're going to use, rather than pay $25 for a tire from Harbor Freight, we're going to use some flat out, which I used in my e-bike tires. So here we go. At the 12 o'clock position, and then you squeeze the bottle. I don't have the Schrader valve removal tool with me. I started this one last week, but I didn't have the Schrader valve remover tool. So I bought this kit. It comes with Schrader valves, tools of all, removing tools of all types, so I think we're okay now. And before we get started, I wanted to mention that I am going to be camping the 8th through the 11th at Kansas City Motor Speedway, so if anybody's going down there in the Phoenix campground, stop by and say hi. I did have one little scare. Someone said they thought that you needed a self-contained camper to camp in the campground, but I called the racetrack. And they said as long as you have a pull-in trailer, that was okay. But they did get me thinking, so I'll bring you along for my bathroom setup, which is going to be in the back half of the quad cab. A little porta potty in the back of the quad cab. Be sure to tune in to catch that episode. I found my TV set from years back, and it still works. Miller Public Schools says the 16-year-old was a student at That'll come in handy. Okay, now back to, if you ever went to move your trailer and this happens, you got a flat tire on your tow rig. Bought this bottle of flat out for the bicycle tires. I'm going to attempt to use it on the tow rig tire. The other one's in fine shape and works great, so we're going to try putting some flat out in this tire. Schrader valve remover. Get that up in there. Get the Schrader valve out. I think I'll put a new one in because the kit came with about 10 of those little suckers, so we'll try a new Schrader valve. But then you want to put your tire assembly with the filler at 12 o'clock, and you put your bottle of flat out on, and then you start squeezing the product into the tire. I imagine just a bit ought to be in. Okay, we got that in. We'll put that cap on. Pull this off. We'll spin that tire a few times. Make sure we distribute that should be enough. Take the cap off. The Schrader valve. We'll install that into the tire. be seated. And now we'll just have to put a little air in the tire. A little more. Blow her up. My usually sitting spot is claimed by the cat, and she's not about to move for me, so I guess I'll do this one standing. Okay, we're back to look at how the tire held up after putting in some flat out. Okay, so here was the tire. Still holding air. It's 2 days later. What we used was the flat out, and I guess the flat out has Kevlar fibers in it to plug up the leaks. Flat out, not a sponsor, but it seems like we got a win. It saved us from pulling that off the rim, or separating the rim, I guess. Those are two halves. And putting a new tube in. So we should be good to go. Next week we'll be pulling the trailer out and doing repairs. I'll give you a little look at what happened on my last trip. Last trip we lost the vinyl covering on the edge of our trailer in about 30-mile-an-hour winds. I looked back and saw it flapping, but before I could get stopped, safe place to pull over, it broke loose and we lost the whole thing. So I believe I have enough to repair that. We may use some Proflex on that to keep it from lifting out. So we'll check in on that next week. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little repair video. If you have a Dolly from Harbor Freight that keeps losing air pressure, you might try the flat out. It worked for me. Thanks for watching.